said, kind of building off of that theme, I want to end today by talking about something that relates a bit to the idea of media. Now, we are all fairly politically informed. I know none of us are like politicians who are keeping up every single day or in the legislature or anything, but this is something that I missed happening. This is an article from May 30th from the CT Mirror, from Laura Tillman. CT Senate passes early childhood special education bill. This is a bill that was recently passed and passed the House, the Senate, and was signed into law and has begun being implemented. This is a bill that pushes for universal childcare in Connecticut. Not only pushes universal childcare in Connecticut, does so in a way that is not done by any other state due to the financial way we are funding it. So I want to start by reading about this bill a bit. The bill includes a $10 million grant to create better special education programming in districts. On top of that, under the plan as well, families making up to $100,000 a year would pay nothing for child care services, which would be run through early start programs, while families making more than $100,000 a year would pay no more than 7% of their annual income, with no income limit. The bill would also improve salaries for workers in those centers so that they're more in line with public school teacher salaries, and include health care subsidy program for those workers. This is a really big bill, and it does even more than I could speak of than I could go into there. This is a bill that is looking to create a universal child care system, a strong one within Connecticut. And in my opinion, that is incredible because that is the policy that represents what we fight for. This is love your neighbor on a policy level, in my opinion. And it's not just some, oh, good things are happening. No, these are the real, meaningful steps, in my opinion. This is something that will actually change how people in our state live. It will support so many people. It will provide effective child care to so many children. This is so important. And crucially, I didn't know about it until yesterday. I was at a rally in Brookfield, and my friend saw me and came over and informed me that the bill that they helped write just got passed. I didn't know about it until the person who literally helped write it, who was a friend of mine, was like, oh, hey, yeah, this happened. This is what I've been up to. And I think that's a really big deal because I try to stay pretty politically informed, and this is a huge victory. It's worth noting that while there was disagreement in the House and Senate, the Senate passed it, I think, 32-4. Overall, this was not a very controversial bill. Senator Steve Harding, the minority leader of the minority Republican leader of the Senate, introduced an amendment where he basically said, actually, we should be taking this money from somewhere else, and that is my main opposition. And in my opinion, that's a big deal. Even if I may disagree with where he thinks the money should come from, that was his disagreement. That he was like, we can find this money, we can fund this. This is a big moment in Connecticut for who we are and who we're trying to be, especially as we compare ourselves to the national environment. But I think it's really easy to lose these reasons that we should not only be maybe optimistic or excited, that's difficult, but at least that we can know work's being done, that we can be enthusiastic, we can be passionate, gives us reasons to believe the fighting for these things is so worth it. I'm hoping to share more about this bill in the future. They actually just opened the first 1,000 slots for children. And apparently this is a really big deal because it's part of opening more slots to make sure that all children have a chance to go to preschool, because we know how important preschool is for overall education. I'm hopefully going to invite some of my friends to come and speak about the bill itself, what's in it and everything. But I thought this was really valuable to share. This is a big deal. It's very exciting, but it's also so easy to miss in the madness of what's going on. But this gives me hope that Connecticut is fighting for good things, not just against bad things, but we are truly trying to become better and trying to be better for the people here, for the people in Connecticut. So thank you so much for being here today.